Hello everyone. Today's book summary is How to Think Like a CEO. And out of the 22 vital traits of a CEO, I'll be giving the top 10 qualities and traits on how to think like a CEO. So let's get at it. Once again, my name is Paolo, and today is book number 17 out of my 52 book challenge, wherein I plan to read one book a week or 52 books in a span of a year. And today, let's start with the first key quality of CEO. The first one is CEOs are tenacious, they are persistent. So, as the head of your organization, you are tenacious, you are persistent, you recognize that you are bound to encounter obstacle by obstacle, but because of your tenacity, your persistence, you'll be able to find innovative solutions and overcome them as they go along. The second one is CEOs are original. They always find a better way of doing things. They don't believe in status quo and, be complacent in the way things are being done, right? They're always attuned to what's happening in their business environment and always constantly thinking on how they can innovate and how they can deliver better services and deliver better products. The third one is CEOs are aware of different management styles. So as the head of your organization, you do recognize that you have a lot of subordinates, a lot of teams who are working under your management. And as a CEO, you must be self-aware in terms of the people under you, that they have different drives, different motivations, different attitudes. So as a CEO, you need to adapt your management style depending on the situation, on the person you're talking to. So for example, there are some times wherein it calls for a CEO to make tough decisions, while there are other times wherein you can let go a bit on your reins and let people be autonomous and make decisions on their own. The fourth one is CEOs are gutsy and a little wild. So again, the top CEOs are risk takers, not in a sense that they gamble the business, but rather they understand their current situation, the business climate, and at the same time be able to take calculated risks and propel the company to innovate and be better. The fifth one is CEOs are good at their job and are willing to lead. So again, these are guys who are generalists but at the same time specialists. So at the head of your organization, you need to be able to manage cross multiple teams, right? You need to understand from a high level what each function, what each team does, but at the same time, you're able to be a specialist and go deep and hone your special skill, right? So again, it's a T-shaped person wherein you have a broad set of skills that enable you to manage multiple cross-functional teams. At the same time, you have specialized traits, specialized skill that helps you succeed in your role. The sixth one is CEOs fight for their people. So again, the most successful CEOs are those who are able to gain the trust of your employees. And the fastest way of doing this is, showing them how to lead, and at the same time, making them feel special, recognized, and treating them with respect. So again, it's about properly managing your people under you and being confident in a sense that rather than being a credit grabber, you're confident to give credit where credit is due and spread the credit downwards. The seventh one is CEOs admit mistakes but are unapologetic. What does this mean? So basically, CEOs recognize that mistakes are bound to happen, right? And they are normal. Rather than simply always apologize for something that went wrong, they learn from the experience, they iterate, and do better next time, right? So they recognize that mistakes is part of the process of consistently improving. The eighth one is CEOs choose what's best, not what's nice. So I like this. Basically, as a CEO, there are some times that call for you to make tough decisions, although unpopular, because it's for the overall good of your company. You need to make that judgment call. You need to be decisive during those key moments. So again, it's always looking out for the best of the company, even though it's an unpopular opinion, or even though it's an unpopular move to make. The ninth one is CEOs are inquisitive. Again, it's not about being the smartest person in the room, but being curious in a sense to ask the right questions. The most successful CEOs are not those who can give the best solution, but rather who ask better questions. The quality of your outcome, the quality of your solutions depend solely on the quality of the questions, the thought process that you put into it. So again, it's about asking the right questions. And the last one is CEOs are competitive. So CEOs view competition as something to keep them always striving to do better, to keep them on their toes. So CEOs are competitive. They view competition as something good, and they thrive in a competitive environment, and they get energized whenever they face competition. So again, those are my top 10 qualities and traits of a CEO. Those are the summary of how to think like a CEO by D.A. Benton as a book summary. If you like this book summary, go ahead and log on to YouTube, search Paolo Balinas, and like and subscribe the channel. And I summarized, to date around 17 books, including this one, all about business. And I'm sure you'll learn a lot. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned every Sunday evening. I post one book summary a week. So with that, thank you and see everyone again next Sunday. Bye.